Hey, we are live on YouTube. I have an amazing. Now I'm going live on YouTube, and this is an entertainment category. I wanna entertain, but I also want to impart and share. The parables that Jesus told were stories. Entertainment is stories. It's the narrative of things that people are entertained by. I have a word of wisdom that I want to share, but I want to cloak the wisdom in a category that is able to entertain. It's a story. It's a story about someone named John Ledford. And let's say John Ledford, he's a person of incredible authority and influence. And let's say John Ledford obtains this influence through a scary means, through a scary means. And his influence put him into a seat of authority politically and gave him the controls of the politics. Now, now John may think that there is no God because he can look at himself. But I tell you, there really is a God. Now, God isn't something that we can see. His truth, his wisdom, his light is revealed in the things we see. It is not the things we see that are God. The kingdom is like a mustard seed. Now, if you grab a mustard seed, that's not going to be the kingdom. The image is always like the kingdom. Now, I have a word of wisdom for many people in this story who are terrified of this John Ledford. I have a word of wisdom for all the people that are terrified of John Ledford. Listen, John Ledford needs the love of Jesus, just like the people who are terrified of him. Now, as someone who is telling the story, I get to narrate the story already knowing the end. And that's wonderful because in the end, God will arise and his enemies will be scattered. You understand that the people that are terrified, if the churchgoers have connected to God of what is seen, well, when the image of what is seen is used against them, then oh boy, they're vulnerable. But because there is a God, he will never allow his people to be lost in the confusion of an image. He will never allow his people to be lost in the confusion of an image. No way, Jose. That's the beautiful thing about the story. You see, the entertaining part is how colorful the image can be, how threatening the image can be. But you know what? Behind that image, there is a brokenness. Behind that image, there is a weakness. Behind that image is a vulnerability that only the love of God can supply. The healing, the reformation, the new creation. This is real. So somebody had to go to John Ledford and tell John Ledford, hey, the Lord knows what you did last summer. I said, somebody needs to go tell John Ledford, hey, the Lord knows what you did last summer. And you know what? The Lord loves you. even though he knew what you did last summer. He allowed you to do it. The Lord knew what you did last summer, and he allowed you to do it. You know why he allowed you to do it? Because there was a greater image that was going to be revealed. That its strength wasn't in its image. You see, the greater is the thing that is hidden within the image. Now, those who think they can create and construct their own image, well, truth is, image. You got to walk in the image God gives you. And when you walk in the image God gives you, oh boy, you're not walking, you construct it. You're walking in what God provided. Now, that's an amazing grace. That's a wonderful story that produces an amazing assortment of fruit. Now, John Ledford, he had to learn. John Ledford must communicate, and share the testimony